What's up, Wellies? Great to see you again. My name is Dave Householder, and I am your Bible teacher and tour guide through the Bible here on the World Wide Well. And I am so blessed to be able to do this every day. We're looking at the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 1, verses 18 to the end of the chapter. Yesterday, we looked at Mary running into Gabriel, or Gabriel running into Mary and telling her about the baby. And she said, how could this be since I have never known a man physically? And basically, Gabriel told her how this was going to happen. Well, so part one of God's assignment was finished, and part two had to happen. So here in Matthew, as opposed to Luke, we have an angel appearing to Joseph in a dream. Now, isn't that interesting? Because Joseph in the Old Testament was also the dreamer. Let's get rid of the dreamer and see what becomes of his dreams, said his brothers in the Old Testament. So Joseph hears from an angel, we don't know which angel, in a dream and acts on it. Now, I just want to ask you, do you pay attention to your dreams? Because dreams are a royal road into our unconscious and into a part of our lives that we're not in control of. And if you're a very analytical person and you like to keep your hands firmly on the steering wheel of your life, chances are you may not hear from God in ways that people do when they are awake. Uh, Perhaps the only way God can get through to you is through dreams. Basically, you have to be knocked out before you can hear from him. So if you're one of those people with really high control needs, you may want to pay attention to your dreams. One of the ways to do that is to keep a notebook by your bed. I often get dreams which give me these life-changing sort of insights into things. And I think to myself as I go back to sleep, that's a great thing. I got to remember that in the morning. And then I wake up and I can't remember it for the life of me. I'm sure you've had these kind of issues. It's sort of like the morning fog disappearing and it's just gone. And there's really no way to retrieve it. For whatever reason, our dreams don't seem to connect to that memory part of our brains very well. And if you really want to get a lot out of your dreams, it's a good idea to have a notebook and a pen by the side of your bed and discipline yourself to write down insights that you get. Now, that might lead to some comedy. You might think this is a great insight in a dream, and you write down the milk is green, and you wake up in the morning and think, what did that mean? But on the other hand, you might receive something along the lines of this. We all want to hear from God. We want guidance from God. We'd love it if God would make it more plain to us, but the truth is when we're awake, our minds are often too busy to hear from God. And sometimes the only way he can get a hold of us is through our dreams. So I just want to lay that out for you. Just pay attention to that. If you're one of those people that feels like you would like to hear a little bit more from God and maybe you have a little bit higher control needs, maybe you want to get that notebook next to your bed and a pen and be able to pay attention to those angels that appear to us in our dreams. That's the good news for today, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.